You're welcome. Thank you. Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you so much for the invite. And I am very excited because my goal this year is to make sure that we educate our employees about the benefits that we have here at USC. I know there was a myth that we don't offer a lot. That is not the case. You may not know where to look for or find the information, but we do offer a lot of benefits. So today is my job to share with you all the benefits that we have as employees of USC and also where to find those benefits. So we're going to start with, oh, I forgot, I'm sorry, I brought some colleagues with me. My apologies. So I have Jessica Bowers. He's saying shame on me. I do apologize. I hear about it when I get back to the office. But Jessica Bowers is our leave administrator for the entire system. So Jessica, if you could stand, I'm going to bring them to the stage once we get to the Q&A portion. So this is Jessica Bowers. Thank you, Jessica. Then I have Titus Williams with me. He's the one of the benefits counselors that we have here at USC. All right, thank you. So now we can move forward. I have 20 minutes to get all this information out, so just bear with me. So we're going to start with our core benefits. Our core benefits are governed by the South Carolina Public Employee Benefit Authority Board, along with our General Assembly. It is our responsibility to administer those benefits based on the guidelines set forth by PBA. So in a nutshell, it is what it is. We cannot change it. So our core benefits consist of health, dental, vision, life, long-term disability, and we also offer a flexible spending account. Now they do offer people perks. These are free benefits based on if you are enrolled in the state health plan. How many know that this month is the cancer screening month? No one? We kind of publicize that in the newsletter that we send to supervisors. So this month is cancer screening month. So make sure that you're taking advantage of the cancer screenings that are offered to you for free. Make sure you're making your appointment for your colonoscopy, your cervical, or your mammograms. I know with the mammograms it's a little different. You just can't make up make an appointment until your time is up. You only get one once a year. But I want to point out with the biometric screenings, we actually offer that here at the university at the Student Health Services throughout the year. You don't have to wait until our benefits fair to take advantage of that. You could do it throughout the year. Another thing that I want to point out is the no pay copay. If you have a disease or a condition like high blood pressure, diabetes, you can actually get some things free. Like with my high blood pressure, I'm telling all my business, but with my high blood pressure medication, I actually get it for free through the no pay copay. So again, knowing where to find the information and seeing everything in one place is a big deal. So we're actually trying to revamp our website so that and I actually submitted a request that we have all the benefits listed in one place. So it's easy to find. Yay? Yes. Now you need to back me on this because I may be calling on you for support. Okay. So this is going to be kind of like a show and tell presentation to help me get through all of the benefits. So I'm going to be clicking on a lot of the links embedded in the presentation. So when you go back to your offices or even your home, please take the opportunity to go back and click on some of these links and read about the various benefits that's offered to us. Now, I'm not saying to go and memorize. This is the benefits. Our manual for benefits is thicker than this. But for employees, you have the insurance benefits guidebook. Don't ask me why people stopped printing them, but they did. But this is your guide to your benefits. I'm not asking you to go and memorize everything in this book, but if you are enrolled in health, I think you need to go and look at the health benefits. And one of the things that you can help us out with when you go back and talk to your constituents is to make sure that whatever benefit they're enrolled in, just to go and just review the insurance benefits guidebook. Because when you go and have a claim, it's kind of a little late, because some of the things you need to get prior authorization for. And if you don't get prior authorization before you have those services performed, your bill is going to be a little higher. So let's make sure that we are knowledgeable about the benefits before we actually use them. I used to do that when I first started state government. I used to take the entire book to my doctor's appointment, and my doctor, I talked to him just like I'm talking to you, you know, and he was like, Helen, I know about the state benefits. Okay, I just want to make sure. Just want to make sure, because I don't want any surprises at the end of the day. So a lot of physicians know how to, I don't know how to remove this. No, don't, okay, no, thanks. That's you? That was you? Such a handsome guy. Well, okay, so here's the PIVA Perks page. And whatever you're looking for, just click on it and it'll tell you, like with the no pay copay, what I was talking about. There you go, high blood pressure and high cholesterol. You can get that medication for free. So just make sure that you are knowledgeable about the benefits. And I want to say thank you so much for this partnership. I'm very excited. If you haven't already saw that, I am so excited because this is very, very important. Okay, so let's get back to, and another thing I want to share when you go to PIVA's website, if you go to the very bottom and you click on site index, if you don't know what you're looking for, this is the place to go. And you just find like employees. If you want to look at the standard plan, click on the standard plan, and it comes up. So it gives you all the information, even comparing the standard plan against the savings plan. They give you that information. So just explore. That's how you learn about the benefits. Okay. You have other resources for a better you. And I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to share with about Hello Heart. That's something new that PIVA started, and it helps you to keep track of your blood pressure. So it gives you a free blood monitor, and did I say high blood pressure monitor? This is what I was trying to say. So you will receive that for free, and it will track it on your telephone. So it is very, very helpful. Every week, once a week, I get a text or a message saying, check your blood pressure, check your blood pressure. And I think, do you mind if I share what you shared with me? Okay, it would even tell you to take your medications. So it's very, very helpful. And again, it's free. All you have to do is sign up. It's free. Okay, so again, because I'm trying to do this in 20 minutes, I can't go through all of them, but take the time and go through the links. Some additional PIVA insurance benefits that you'll find in the insurance benefits guide that I shared with you. If you look at 365 and member discounts, it gives you a lot of discounts outside of what the state, and I'm going to share that with you later on in the presentation, but we have discounts after discounts after discounts embedded in our core benefits. We also have some that is offered to the, by the state to state employees, and I'll share that later in the presentation. Another thing that I want to point out is the workplace possibilities. A lot of times we need assistance. We may have a condition where you can't, not me, I always pick on myself, I like to share, but I can stand and sit. But there are some people that cannot stand for a long period of time, and also people that cannot sit for a long periods of time. So if you have the standard plan for long-term disability, they will actually come in and retrofit your workspace to accommodate your disability. If you, for instance, like I said, if you can't sit that long, you need to stand sometime. They will come in and give you a standing desk, a desk that can elevate up and elevate down to fit your condition. So again, you wouldn't know this unless you go into the benefits. And it's my job to make sure that you are knowledgeable about the benefits. So please, please, please look out for the communications that we send to you. So another thing that I want to point out is adoption assistance program that is offered to you as state employees as well. And all of this is in your insurance benefits guidebook. Now, for PIBA retirement benefits, we have 3 plans that we offer here at the university. We have the SERS is what we call it, the South Carolina Retirement System, Police Officer Retirement Systems, the State Optional Retirement Program, and we also offer a supplemental retirement benefits. When I say we, I'm thinking when I used to work for PIBA, but this is all under your core benefits with PIBA. So PIBA offers the supplemental retirement benefits through Empower, and you have the options of the 401k, also the 457B. Now, half of the battle is knowing the benefits that you have. The other half is who to call, when to call. So we're going to help you today. So if you have contract or coverage questions, claim questions, disputes after contacting the vendor, retirement eligibility. Now with retirement eligibility, PIBA is the main unit that can determine if you are eligible for retirement annuity payments, annuity payments, and as well as insurance coverage in retirement. Our office can't do that for you. We can only help you with the enrollment forms. They also do retirement counseling, and I included their contact information. When to call the vendors. If you have insurance coverage questions, claim questions, retirement account questions, retirement investment options, you contact your vendor. When to contact the benefits office, you contact the benefits office when you have general benefits and retirement questions, insurance retirement counseling, insurance retirement enrollment assistance questions, retirement enrollment appeals. We will assist you with those things. When to call payroll, when you have questions about payroll deductions, or if you're in a leave of absence status and you receive a bill from payroll, you can call them about your bill. Employment verification that's not done by the benefits office is actually conducted in payroll. Confirmation of last day work for retirement purposes. We do not do that verification. We do not complete that form. That's something that's done by payroll. And also refunds is handled by payroll as well. Now we're going to talk about our supplemental benefits. Our supplemental benefits is actually managed by an insurance broker firm called Hub International. And we also offer a supplemental benefit that is sponsored by USC. So we'll talk about that now. So for the supplemental insurance benefits that's managed by Hub, you have your Trustmark. We just had an open enrollment for these benefits. And anyone participate in that? Okay, Lenard, me too. Well, that's okay. We're going to have some more opportunities. So we have Trustmark. We have the University Life and long-term care insurance, critical illness and cancer insurance. Remember, years ago, we used to have insurance, cancer insurance on the travelers, but we got a better deal with Trustmark. So that's why we chose them. Colonial Life, we have short-term disability insurance and accident insurance. And then we still have the travelers for auto and home insurance. So who to call and when to contact them for the supplemental insurance benefits. For the vendors, Trustmark, Colonial, and Travels, if you have coverage questions, enrollment or cancellation, claim questions, disputes, premium, you contact them. For the benefits office, if you just want general information, you could contact us and we'll give you that general information. For payroll, if you have any payroll deductions issues, you will contact payroll for that. I talk fast, you know that, right? Okay. Yeah. All right, so USC sponsored supplemental retirement plan is the 403B plan. And we have several different vendors underneath that plan. And right now we are actually trying to work on revising the 403B program. So more information is forthcoming about this. And Who to contact and when for your supplemental retirement plans. So for the 403B vendors, if you have any enrollment or termination questions, distributions, investments, contribution adjustments, you will contact your vendor. For payroll, any payroll deductions, any rollovers, loans, or hardship, you contact payroll for that. For the benefits office, for general questions, and 403 forum assistance and PeopleSoft, we will assist you with that. So managing mental health. This is one of the things that I was asked to share, and I'm going to show a video because I think that the video will do a better job than me. So if you click on the link of the title for the Employee Assistance Program, it'll bring you to this page. If you go to watch our orientation video, and you could do this again, remove that.
Welcome to the Employee Orientation for your Employee Assistance Program. Your EAP is my group. We all experience personal problems at one time or another. Having outside help can make the difference between solving a problem and continuing to struggle through periods of confusion, indecision, and personal crisis. It's at these times that my group EAP is most helpful to you and your family by offering help with personal and workplace problems, free short-term professional counseling, referral to other sources of assistance, 24-hour emergency coverage. EAPs are confidential. Your employer won't know about your participation in EAP services, nor have access to any information without your consent. There are no fees for EAP services. The services of an EAP are paid for by your employer. If you require a referral to other sources of help, your EAP will consider your ability to pay for those services, no matter your health benefits plan will apply. All employees and their household members have access to the EAP just by making a phone call. There are many types of problems that affect employees. Some may require only a phone call from the EAP to resolve them. Others may require that you meet with an employee assistance professional for one or more sessions. The EAP is designed to help you with difficulties that may be interfering with your health, happiness, or personal effectiveness. Issues frequently addressed by the EAP include life management issues such as relationship concerns, separation or divorce, aging parents, and balancing work and family. Emotional problems and mental health issues such as depression and anxiety, stress, anger, and bereavement issues. Alcohol and drug-related problems such as substance use and addiction, and family members affected by the drug or alcohol use of another family member. Job-related problems such as getting to work on time, co-worker conflicts, and issues with your supervisor. When a personal problem presents itself, your plan may include unlimited access to online tools and resources to assist with childcare, elder care, and daily living issues. You may also obtain valuable information and assistance regarding financial issues, such as credit and debt, personal finance, and taxes. If you need assistance with legal issues, you may have the following services available to you: free face-to-face and telephonic advice, local referral services, and discounts on legal services. It is easy to use My Group EAP. Simply call 800-633-3353. You may also visit our website at mygroup.com or download the My Group app at the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Okay, so Employee Assistance Program, who to contact and when. So you will contact my group if you want to make an appointment. You have coverage. Okay, I thought I stopped it. I'm sorry. Oh, there it is. How about that? We'll do that. Okay. It's like I hear voices. Okay. Right. No, I called my group. Okay, so if you want to make an appointment, you have coverage questions or claim questions, you call my group. Employer relations is actually the group that handles our EAP program, so you will call them and not us. And another thing I want to point out, a lot of these benefits that we offer are not managed by the benefits office. They're managed by other groups. And I'll kind of point that out to you as we go along. Okay, USC leave. Now I was supposed to, let me just share this before I go any further because we talked. So I just came back from Alaska cruise. And I was like, out of all the time that I earned leave, I would use leave. I would lose it because I work all the time. So this year, because of health conditions, I was like, okay, I'm not losing any more of my leave. I'm going to use it. So my husband and I, actually, this is on our bucket list, and we started at the top because I just love the mountains. And so I was going to include a real nice picture to show you how to really use your leave. But I didn't do that. I may share it later and you can share it with the group. But use your leave. It's available, use it. I don't say abuse it, but use it. So, okay, your leave, we actually receive guidance and support from South Carolina Department of Administration in our General Assembly. Again, it's one of those things, it is what it is. And it's administered by us at the Central Benefits Office. So your leave types, this is a few of them. We have annual leave, sick leave, FMLA, paid parental leave. That was something new recently added, which is a good thing. Leave of absence, a leave transfer pool, hazardous weather and emergency leave, and other leave types as well. So we do have a lot of leave types that can be used. Now, holiday, we've been receiving a lot of phone calls regarding our holiday schedule. This is basically designed by the General Assembly, and we get 13 days until they change it. This is what we have. So we get 13 days a year. Now, we do not celebrate all of the holidays like Confederate Day. We don't celebrate that. We add that to the end for our December holiday, so we're gonna have a longer break, which is good. I like it. So let's talk about injured in the workplace. This is very important because we do have Compendium. Compendium is our nurse management program for workers' comp. And it's very important that our employees are aware that whenever they're injured at the workplace, that they have to call Compendium, and their supervisor must be present on the call. So if you could help us get this word out, we really appreciate it. I can send you more information regarding it. The flyer that we use, I can send it to you, Tyson, and you can share it with the group. But please, when you go back to your constituents, please make sure they understand that whenever they call Compendium, the supervisor must be present. Now, we understand there may be circumstances where instead of calling Compendium, it's going to be an emergency, so they have to go to the emergency room. We understand that, but still, at some given point in time, the supervisor is going to be aware of the situation, and at that particular time, they could call us, and we will work it out with Compendium. But if the employee is able to call Compendium, they must call them with their supervisor. And I did provide the number as well for you to share. So for leave, who to call, who to contact and when. So again, with the supervisor, leave approval, cancellation that are less than 60 days old. Injured on the job must be with the employee when calling Compendium. Payroll, if there's a question regarding the bill, because if they go into a leave without pay status or leave of absence status, we can't take their benefits from a paycheck because they're not getting a paycheck. So we have to direct bill them. So employer relations, If they need workplace accommodations, leave of absence that is greater than 90 days, separation from employment, that's when they'll call ER. Benefits office, if the leave of request is greater than 60 days old, they will call us. We will work with Compendium and the State Accident Fund regarding workers' comp. And we will also assist with the FMLA approval and denial, unfortunately. Perks and discounts. So we do have a lot of perks and discounts as state employees. A lot of this is, again, it's not managed by the benefits office. And I'm going to go directly to the perks program that is offered by the state. Under the South Carolina Department of Administration, they have 3 different programs. You have the Perk Card Discount Program, and I have used these, by the way, and they're good. Perks Card Discount Program, you have the Tickets at Work discount programs, and you have We Save discount programs as well. And they offer a variety of benefits. A lot of them you have to actually join to see all of the benefits, but I think with this one, you can actually see some of them. If I could find my link that I was looking for. Okay, so there's a collection of benefits that discounts that you can receive from various vendors. So you just browse it and click on it and reap the benefits. Oh, I want to go back to that page. Okay, so these are the benefits that are offered by the state of South Carolina. So you have the credit union. You can actually, I used, before I changed carriers, but I used to use this all the time. You do get a nice discount for your cell phone as well. We already talked about the assistance for adoption. You have your wellness programs. You also have software and computer purchases. Did you know that you can get software from the university for free, right? You know that, right? Okay. So that's another benefit. That is not managed by us as IT. You have benefits as from USC. You have dependent scholarships. You have, now our office will do, we offer notary services for free. Now, we can't sign off on divorce. We just can't do it. I'm sorry, you have to go through the court system. And we actually had that to happen, and it was strange, but both parties were there and they got upset when we told them that we couldn't divorce them. We can't do that. We do have flex time and telecommuting, relocation expenses, tuition assistance. Tuition assistance is actually handled by class and comp in our office. So if you have any questions, they do have a email address that I have it up there on the next slide, rather, that you can email if you have questions. And then the Columbia campus benefits, we do offer various things to you as well. Did you know that you can actually rent equipment to go camping and all that? Isn't that good? Yes. So again, we have a lot of things to offer our employees in regards to benefits. So let's go to some helpful information. Opportunities to learn. I know I went through a lot of information and really didn't give you a lot of details about them because we'll be here for a while. So one thing that I want to share with you outside of looking at our website is that every month we host a new employee benefits and payroll orientation. This is not just for new employees, even though it says new employee. If you want to learn more about the benefits, please enroll and join one of those classes. We have, help me with the vendors, we have payroll there, We have a representative from Ward Services to talk about the supplemental benefits. We have OPD, Organization Professional Development, to tell you about the different things that you can, certificates you can earn as a state employee. Who else do we have?
Empower.
Empower. Empower is the vendor for your 401k and 457. Okay. Oh, I forgot. Let me go back. And I am so excited about this third bullet. I've been here since 2017, and the benefits fair has been the same since since whenever they started, right? We're gonna change that this year, and I'm so excited. Where's Vanessa? How can she invite me and not show up? Oh, okay, well, never mind. She get a pass. But I am so excited. We even changed the name. It is My Carolina Health and Wellness Expo, because we're trying to expose our employees to all the benefits that's offered, not just our core benefits, not just the supplemental benefits, but there's a slew of benefits for here at the university that we're not aware of. So we're trying to bring that in, and we're going to do some fun things. I'm not going to tell you what it is just yet, but all I could tell you, put your sneakers on, your gym shoes. That's all. I'm telling my age. But anyway, just make sure that you attend this year. You would not be disappointed. If you are, don't come to me. Just joking.
Is here virtually, and she wanted you to know that.
Oh, okay. Well,
but she is on annual leave, so also Vanessa.
Oh, well, thank you, Vanessa. I really appreciate the invite. And that was just a joke. Okay, when to make changes to your benefits. You have some options. Doing a special eligibility event like birth, divorce, marriage, you have 31 days from that date to make changes. Open enrollment is from October the 1st to the 31st. The changes are effective January 1 of the following year. So please keep that in mind as well. The 31-day rule is set in stone by PBA at this particular time. So please share with your constituents about the 31-day rule. It's something that we just can't get past. We can appeal it, but PBA, they can say yes and they can say no. I have seen them say yes, and I also have seen them say no. So let's not get ourselves in that situation. Let's make sure that we're doing it timely. And to review your benefits. This is very, very important because, to my surprise, a lot of people don't even look at their paychecks to see if the deductions are correct. You have to do that because anything can happen. Systems are not always right. Things happen. So doing open enrollment, take a look at your benefits, even if you're not going to change anything. I'm going to share this with you. You may think it's a joke, but it's true. Every October, or well, not every October, throughout the year, I could change my beneficiary information. So if I get upset with my husband, I look at the beneficiaries. Okay. And okay, let's see how he'll act on tomorrow. But anyway, you need to check your beneficiaries. I have a lot of stories. Like I shared with you briefly, I mentioned that I used to work for PBA. I used to be a trainer for them and also in their customer contact center. And you would be amazed about the many stories that we dealt with because of beneficiary information. And one that broke my heart was an employee was married, got a divorce with his first wife. He had 2 kids, remarried, and he did not change his beneficiary information. I think I got the story wrong. I think he actually had the kids with his second wife and not the first wife. And when he passed, all of his money went to the first wife. And there's nothing that we can do. Well, PBA, there's nothing that they can do. So always check your beneficiary information. So doing open enrollment, check your benefits. After enrollment, this is very important because let me share with you, we only have 4 benefits counselors in our office for the entire Columbia campus. And we also assist other campuses as well. We also work on the back end of PeopleSoft. So we are like this all the time. We have phone calls coming in, emails coming in, visitors coming in. So it is very important because anything can slip through the cracks, especially if you have this back and forth. Okay, you complete the NOE to add your husband, then you got mad at him and you want to take him off. I mean, it's a lot. So something can slip through the cracks. So always after enrollment, check your enrollment changes in the month of December and January. Because if something is wrong, we can kind of work with PIVA to get that corrected. But anything outside of that, again, you can appeal it and people could say yay or nay to that. During a special eligibility event, you can make changes. You need to make sure that you're checking that those changes were actually entered into the system. Please do that within 31 days, okay? Now, okay, so Jessica and Titus, you could come up. So just in case you have any questions, I can have some backup here while I catch my breath, because that was a lot of information. Did you realize that we had so many benefits? Especially those discount programs. They're very useful. Any questions?
We'll bring the microphone to you so the folks online can also hear.
Okay. I'll let you guys get started while I catch my breath.
Senator Leslie, thank you for the presentation. Appreciate it. I have a two-part question. Is Prudential Trustmark now? Or are they the same for long-term care?
Oh, no. Okay, Prudential is an old policy that we used to have a long time ago.
Okay.
So Trustmark is a different vendor for our long-term care.
Second part of that, is there any consideration payroll deduction?
We do that. You said Prudential. Okay, excuse me. No, ma'am, because that's not part of our lineup. I'm sorry, but I apologize. I apologize for that.
So should you stay with Prudential or change over to Trustmark?
Well, that's your choice. You have to look at the benefits, right? You have to compare apples to apples. Look at your policies and compare them before you make that change.
Thank you.
Okay. I said I was going to fly.
Senator Carey, and it's not so much a question, but it's most people don't realize you can only change your dental in
Odd number year. So thank you, Carrie. Yes. So this is the year to make changes to your dental. Yes. And another thing you may not know about dental, I'm just transparent like this. The basic is what it is. It's basic. Okay. And those charges are based on, I'm gonna be honest with you, from a plan that was designed, and I think it was 1997, I want to say. But the Dental Plus is a great plan because it is based on current charges. The only thing is they will not tell you what that amount is. Yeah. And you have to learn how to navigate your benefits. Again, when I first became a state employee, I took my my insurance benefits guidebook to not just my primary doctor, but for my dentist as well. And I said, okay, here are the services under my plan, and I need to know if you're going to work within those perimeters. And he said, Helen, I know how to navigate through the dental plan, and yes. And it's working for me. I have both basic and dental plus. But with dental, you have to pick the right doctor because it's not a network for the dental. So they could charge you whatever. But if you do what I do, okay, you'll be all right. Okay, next question is yours.
Senator Doran from the Moore School of Business. Thank you all very much for coming.
Welcome.
I've been here 23 years and I can't tell you a page full of notes. Okay.
Yes.
Obviously, I was not as well informed as I should.
Well, that's okay.
Quick question. Number one, we received this in the paper format, but my constituents in the Moore School asked for this
or maybe this PowerPoint where the links were already, it was already hyperlinked.
I sent that to you.
Yeah,
Would
we'll
you
send it
like?
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And the other thing about Dental Plus that they don't tell you, you have to get it for your entire family. You can't get it for just yourself.
That's correct. You have to, when you, whatever you sign up for basic, your Dental Plus has to match. The way to look at Dental Plus is a supplement to your basic. It's not a separate plan. So basically it's an add-on to your basic plan. So if you enroll in full family for your basic dental, then if you want Dental Plus, you have to pay that full family Dental Plus premium.
Hey there,
Hello.
I'm Toni with Student Affairs. My question is just regarding my EAP and advocacy and the staff lens of timing and for getting connected to a counselor. Just like with our student experience, there seems to be, from staff stories, lags as well with times connected to a counselor when in need. Who do we talk to, advocate with, to figure out how to enhance that for staff?
Employer relations.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. When you go back to the PowerPoint presentation, employer relations, if you have contract questions or disputes with the vendor, you'll contact them. So it's more like a contract thing to make sure that people are seen. Timely.
And sorry, well, this is but my baby's supposed to be born in November, but open enrollment is in October. Do I put him on the plan in October, or just wait until he's born and put him on the after?
You have a special eligibility event, so you don't have to wait until October. Oh, I said I was going to be quiet.
You should already start.
Okay. So you don't have to wait until October. Okay. So when you have your baby, you need to contact us. So you can actually do it with Jessica when you complete the FMLA paperwork.
Any other?
You don't want to wait till October because remember, you want the birth to be covered.
Yeah, so I do it before?
Yes.
Okay.
You can complete the paperwork before, but the coverage would not go into effect until you have your baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyson, there's one in the back. And you will need a copy of the birth certificate.
Senator Tyson from, this is just random. Paid parental leave, when did that start?
That began October 1st of last year.
Can
How,
we go back there?
well, now,
Like, can we backdate it? If it was up to us, we're like, yeah, we can do that.
I would if I
I was just checking.
Yeah.
You just missed it?
Yeah.
And,
Sorry.
and, you know, unfortunately, right now, it's still only for FTEs. So RGPs and time limited temps are not eligible, but that could change. But as of right now, just FTEs are eligible for paid parental leave.
Real quickly on parental leave, there were a number of folks in this room who were really strong advocates and took a leading role in that policy. So shout out to Staff Senate, shout out Vice President Cassandra for being real. Time for two more questions, one here and then over there. We'll let this time goes back to
Hi, I'm Senator Cousin Chambers from Athletics. This is a mental health services question. One thing that I've come to find through our benefits and doing some research on that, there seems to be, when you go to try to exercise your benefits for mental health services for yourself and for other dependents that you have, basically, if you have somebody getting psychiatric services and then another person getting more on like the therapy counseling side of services, and then another person doing psychiatric services. If there's overlapping with psychiatric services or with counseling and therapy services, they essentially cancel them out. And yes, and you get charged in full for the I guess the second person that's been added on for services like that. So if the initial person is seeing a psychiatrist for whatever reason, and then another person within that family is then also seeing a psychiatrist, they don't cover that. And you end up paying that in full. So.
And this is
that's
under the
something that
EAP?
should be kind of looked into.
Is that the EAP services? Which one?
It's through the Blue Cross Blue Shield of South Carolina.
Oh, okay,
through all of
okay.
that. And I mean, I don't know actually where to go from here with that.
But that's okay.
It's just something that was kind of alarming to me that I made note of. And I
Okay,
mean, again, in this present day and age, people are seeking out
Right.
mental health services
Right.
for a lot of reasons. So, and as we know, there's some genetic ties to a lot of things. So you may have a parent and a child seeking services for similar or different things.
can you send that to me in an email?
Certainly.
Okay,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Okay.
Great questions. Okay.
Again, thank you to benefits team
You're
for
so
coming. This is
welcome.
very, very exciting.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Send me the photos.
Okay, will do.
So again, one of the really piece of rewarding work about Staff Senate is being able to have real impact on our colleagues' lives. And these things here, whether it's, showing someone that their medications, they may be able to get those at no cost, or services that we have at our disposal, or just fun perks of being a state employee and an employee at USC. So we will email out the presentation as well as the handout, and really encourage you to make sure this gets distributed to all of your constituents, because I think there's some really important information in there, some really valuable information that can really move the needle, not just for folks in the workplace, but in their daily lives. So we will continue along here.